Good day. Welcome to math class this morning. My name is Olujimi Gabriel. Last time we talked about geometrical construction. Now we continue from where we stopped. Now we want to bisect a straight line. Now look at, we have the line segment AB. Now we call it line segment because you can see here the line is extended out, but this part that lies between A and B is called line segment AB. You can see we have the line segment AB is the part of the line between A and B, including the points A and B. Look at, this is one point, another point. The lines between A and B and this point is called line segment. To bisect the line segment AB means to divide into two equal parts, just like dividing the line at the middle point. How do we do that? I believe we all know what is meant by compass. A compass is like this. This is where you put your pencil. Here it has sharp edge. When you open the compass so that the radius is 3/4 of the length of AB. This is sharp end. This is where you insert your pencil. The distance between these two pairs is called radius. Now, place the sharp end, the sharp point of the compass on A. Look at, you place the sharp point on this end. Then, with the radius you open, you mark an arc here, mark another arc here. Now, draw two arcs, one above the other below the middle of AB. Now, look at, you put the sharp end on A, then with the other side that has the pencil, you mark an arc here, you also mark an arc here. Now, you keep the same radius and place the sharp end on B. Don't forget, we use A to mark this side and this side. Now place the sharp end on B to mark the one you first mark at P and Q. You can see the middle of this line, the middle of these two arcs is what you now join together to bisect the line AB at point P and Q. Now look at, when you draw a straight line through P and Q so that it cuts AB at N. That M stands for mid point. The mid point. When you use your ruler to check, to measure AM and BN, you will definitely have the same answer. Now look at, M is the midpoint of AB. PQ meets AB perpendicularly. Perpendicular bisector of A. That is, you bisect A at the same time is perpendicular to AB. Recall last time we show how to bisect a line perpendicular, or how to draw a perpendicular line. Now, when you use ruler and protractor to check, you will notice that AM equals to BM. For instance, if the whole of AB is 10 centimeters, definitely here will be 5. BM will also be 5. When you now check with your protractor, I believe you should remember how we use our protractor to measure angles. Now, when you place your protractor here, by the time you measure, you find out that AMP BMP equals to 90 degrees. That is, here will be 90, here will also be 90 degrees. When you notice that, we can use this method to bisect an angle 180 into 90 halves. Now, to construct an angle 90 degree, it is required to construct a line BR through B such that RBC equals to RBA, which will give us 90 degree. Now, you can see we have line ABC. Now, our R can be here. How do we do that? Let's move to the next slide. Now, with center B and any radius means you can choose to open your compass to any convenient radius. Don't forget, this is the sharp end. This is where you put your pencil. You can choose to open it to any convenient radius. Now, taking the midpoint, any point on B, put the sharp end on B, then mark this line, then turn again and mark this line. You can see we have point P and Q on line AC. I take it again. Open your compass to any convenient radius. Now, with center B and any radius, put the sharp end here and mark P, then turn around again and mark Q, as shown. Now, look at, with center P and equal radius, equal radii. The plural of radius is radii. Now, you may not close the radius you use to mark P and Q. Now, with center P, you mark this radius, this arc, then place the sharp end on Q again to mark it again. Now, the middle of the arc, you join it with a straight line to B. Now, look at, then join BR. Look at BR with a straight line perpendicular to AC. This is AC. You can see it meets this RB meets AC at an angle 90 degree. Thus, RBC equals to RBA equals to 90 degree. Just like the one we did before, you can see when you use your protractor to measure, notice that this is equivalent of bisecting angle 180 degree, like I've explained before. Now, constructing angle 60 degree. How do we construct angle 60 degree? Now, to construct angle 60, to construct a point such that ABC equals to 60 degrees. Now, you can see we have BC. Now, the point we are looking for is now A. How do we do that? Now, give it a straight line BC with center B and any radius. Look at your compass again. You can choose to open it to any convenient size you want. Now, just know that the sharp end of the compass will be on B. That's where I said with center B. Then, from where you now have this, you draw an arc. You draw an arc to meet this line at point X. Now, notice that the arc is well extended above BC. You can see, you can just draw it to any length. Now, what do we do again? Look at, with center X, don't forget we use center B to draw this arc, right? With the same radius you used to draw this center X. Now place the sharp end on center X and draw another arc here. You can see, to cut A. Now, this middle point is what you now join together with B. When you measure this angle, you have succeeded in measuring angle 60. You have succeeded in constructing angle 60 degree. That is how to construct angle 60 degree. Now look at it here. You use a straight line to join the middle of the intersection of the two arcs to B. Now when you measure ABC, you can see B is at the middle. That means angle B equals to 60 degree. That is how to name an angle. Angle ABC. In some textbook, you see a small sign on it. It means angle. That is angle B. Now, notice that points B, AB, and X form an equilateral triangle. That is, when you join this point to X also, this side will also be 60. Here too will also be 60. You can see the angles in that triangle are all equal. We call such triangle an equilateral triangle. Also, the sides are also equal. For instance, if BX is 10, AB will also be 10, and AC will also be 10 because their angles are equal. We call such triangle an equilateral triangle. Assignment. Here is one for you to construct. You have to construct a triangle PQR such that angle Q equals to 90. PQ equals to 5 centimeter and QR equals to 6 centimeter. The first thing to do is, first of all, construct angle 90. I believe you know how to construct angle 90. This is angle 90. Let's say this is Q. Now, your QR is what? QR, let's say here is your R. You measure 6 centimeter, you put it here. Use your ruler to measure the length of this side. Now, join this together. QR and QPQ. Let's say this place is P. Now, this place is 5. Then, join this place together. Now, use your ruler to measure the length of this hypotenuse. The longest side is called hypotenuse. That is how to construct. That is what you have to do there. Now, number 2, draw any triangle ABC. Construct the perpendicular bisector of each side. What do you notice? This is what you have to do. You know, draw any triangle. Just, you know triangle. Let's use this one as an example. You have to bisect this side, bisect this side, bisect this side. This is the line for this one, line for this one, and line for this one. You will see they will meet at the center of this circle. Now, 3, construct an equilateral triangle with side of 7 centimeter. I believe you know the kind of a triangle an equilateral triangle is. All the sides are equal and the angle are also equal, which is 60 degrees each. Summary. To construct a figure means to draw it accurately. When constructing a figure, first make a freehand sketch. Show all the measurements on your sketch. I believe you know what, like for example, now you want to construct a triangle. First of all, sketch it out. Put all the measurements before you now start your construction. A ruler and set square can be used to construct parallel lines, perpendicular lines. This perpendicular line could be from a point or from a line. Use a ruler and a pair of compasses to bisect a straight line, like we have seen. Construct an angle of 90 degrees and construct an angle of 60 degrees. For further reading and exercise, get your new General Mathematics for Junior Secondary School, page 170 to 177. Till I come your way again, stay blessed and thank you for your time.